Welcome, my beautiful Taurus. Here is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for August the 16th to the 22nd. Starting off with your all-over energy card, you have been given the Queen of Pentacles. This is showing me that some of you are going to be stepping up and being able to give birth to your dreams, wanting to see the harvest come in, planting your seeds well, doing the work, your due diligence, your determination, and following this beautiful, beautiful passion and your goal you're wanting to see success coming into. She's also known as Mother Earth. She has that ability to make things grow around her. Perhaps some of you that are of age will be conceiving and wanting to have a child, and perhaps you will see a new baby coming into the family fold, a new little energy. This could also be brought in by hard work and due diligence. Maybe there's going to be an adopted child. But on the whole, I often like to read this card that you are going to see abundance coming in, because as long as you move forward towards your goals and you apply the energy, your due diligence, your determination, and the time you invest into some goal, you're going to see it happen. I've been saying this a lot this week. Success is not random. Okay, coming in with your first energy card, you have been given the Hunter. And this says track down your fears and your desires. Being able to step up here now, okay? Track down all your fearful thoughts and feelings. When you find them, you will find your desires. Instead of being hunted down by your fears or other feelings that you have buried, become the hunter. You're being given confidence and strength at this time, so use the power to make differences. You are not here to cower away or live in the shadows. You are here to realize your fullest potential, but this can only occur when you step up and do what needs to be done. There could be an opportunity to face an aspect of your past or bring closure to a situation that has been haunting you. Now, if you're a man, and the male energy here, it talks about an opportunity to know yourself more deeply. Step up into that. If you're a female energy, this represents your capacity to be strong and powerful and overcome your limitations. So track down your fears and never let fear lead you on your path. Coming in with your angel message here from the thoughts section of this deck, time to pause and make a decision later. Meditate and rest on it. There may be something that you need to make a big decision on. It could be life-changing, could be epic for some of you. But right now, the universe is saying, don't rush in. Don't jump in with both feet and then try to figure your way out, okay? This is about you thinking about it, being methodical, maybe sitting back, and maybe you're going to even require the help of another person, your partner or somebody that you can confide in, someone who can give you some constructive advice and support. So take time to make this decision. Don't make this major decision if you have one to make really fast and immediate or now. Think about it. Process it. Now, coming in with your third and final energy card, you've got crystals. Crystals freed from the earth, their beauty uncovered, means it's time for your gifts to at last be discovered. So it's time to stop hiding your light, okay? Shine like the star you're meant to be. Many, may have taken your humility for lack of ability and will now be surprised by your many talents and gifts. They were wrong to underestimate you, and will learn to respect you appropriately. Be confident, and just like these crystals has its own healing properties, so each person is of value and in the right conditions will blossom and prosper. Look forward and be excited as you enter this new phase. More importantly, be brave, because fortune favors the brave, my friends. So I do think that, as long as you step up and you realize the light that you shine out into the universe, and you project that out there, transcend it out there for the universe to see the gifts that you have to give. You're bright, you're brilliant, you're intelligent, you have gifts to offer the universe, then you're going to be showered with abundance coming in. Being able to give birth to your dreams here. Coming in towards you, you have the Three of Wands, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Cups. So the Three of Wands says, you know, you have this ability to go forth. You're waiting for your ship to come in. You may have put out a proposal, an idea, a resume, something that you're working towards in a project or your job and career. Maybe it's on a personal level for others, relationship work, but you're waiting to hear. And I do think you need to commend yourself for the hard work and effort you're applying to some sort of situation here. Often I like to read this, that this is something coming in the form of a job, a career, something that you have worked hard for, and you're going to be able now to move on to the next project. Coming in the middle, the Seven of Wands is you fought a hard battle. This is, you know, stepping up, standing in your truth and determination, not, not rolling over, not giving up, promoting yourself, but also defending yourself. And by doing that, because you stood in your strength, in your truth, and your due diligence, you have a reason here now to celebrate. Three of Cups says something beautiful is going to happen, and you definitely are going to want to get together to celebrate something. I think it's the hard work that you've applied towards some situation, some goal that you've been working on, a passion of yours that you've been trying to advocate, promote, and defend yourself for, working very hard. Now you have reason to celebrate. It could also be the celebration of an occasion. Maybe there's an occasion coming into play. Maybe you're getting an invitation to go to a beautiful occasion, a beautiful event. Wonderful. Coming in your center position, Taurus, what you could be feeling possibly now. You have the Six of Cups, your crowning energies, the Temperance, and you have the Fool, the Leap of Faith card. So you could be connecting with someone from a distance, or reconnecting with someone who has been distant from you. Often this can be someone that maybe you've met online randomly, and all of a sudden, wow, there they are. I went to school with them. I knew them in the past. There's an old colleague of mine that I've lost touch with. You may be reconnecting, and they may be bringing something of substance, something tangible, and something in the form of a gift for you. Good connection. I think you know that you're going to feel as though they've been a loyal ally of yours, somebody who's stepping back into the picture to help and defend, promote, or even just spend time with you to share their energy with you, the information maybe they have. Maybe you're reconnecting with someone from your past that you used to work with, and you want to go out there and speak to them about a job. Maybe you're applying for a job, and they're going to step up and say, hey, I can put a word in for you. For others, this could be reconnecting with someone from a distance. Maybe you're working internationally with people virtually, being in connection with people that way. Maintain your humor, maintain your sense of humor, and your ability to look at things in a bright, youthful manner. Don't stand in your way of blocking your progress by thinking, old-fashioned ways. Change the way you think, okay? Be open to new and more youthful and new beginnings here. I think some of you could be connecting with children. There could be children being brought again into the family fold. As I said here, with your crowning energy, there could be a child coming into the family fold. And you could be either communicating, entertaining, or teaching children as well, mentoring them. And you're going to put yourself in their shoes, being able to let your inner child come forth. You have the Temperance, and the Temperance says not to do things too quickly. As I had said here with the angel message, pause and make any decisions later. Meditate and rest and think about them, plan them. Don't go jumping into anything too quickly. Don't do anything in haste. Don't make any snap decisions. Do things in moderation. Don't overindulge and do anything, too excessive. This is the message here today. Take your time and do things in moderation. You're going to be able to take a leap of faith here. The universe is saying, step up. You have the resources at hand because you're preparing yourself. Make sure you prepare yourself. When you're trying to make this decision, think about it. Get all the information you need before you go forth in this brand new direction. It could be something brand new you're going out into, brand new job, brand new relationship, moving to a new location. Whatever the case is, it can be daunting, and it can make us feel a little bit nervous and fearful. But the universe says as long as you prepare yourself, cross your T's, dot your I's, get your paperwork in order, basically, you're going to be able to do this. The universe says they've got your back. Wow, beautiful, beautiful. Coming in towards you, you have the Three of Swords, you have the Seven of Swords, and you have the Six of Swords. A lot of swords here. Let's start off with our first one, which is always, again, the card of disappointment. Could be heartbreak. could be a lack and loss, could be grief. Whatever the case is, often this card comes up and it shows me that you're moving forward. You might have been deceived by someone. They might have been sneaking behind your back, and they weren't upright and they weren't truthful. Sometimes this card is referred to as the liar, cheater, and thief card. But they get caught at the end of the day, and the light shines on them, and you see the truth in a situation. But I always say, keep things privy to yourself, under lock and key, and not open to other people's prying eyes and hands. Not everything, love is blind. Not everything that glitters is gold, and if it's too good to be true, it often is. Coming in with your third card here, the Six of Swords says you're leaving that situation. You're leaving troubled waters and going to calmer shores. You saw a situation for what it was, and whether it was a colleague at work, whether it was a friendship, whether it was a relationship on an emotional level, an intimate level, you have dealt with this, and you're moving on now that you saw the truth in this situation, and you're going forth now in a better direction. You're leaving that past and the worst behind. There's still maybe some challenges here. If you're going through a divorce or a breakup that requires legal representation, there still will be some challenges here, but nothing to what you had to deal with in the past. So you're healing through this situation. So that's a good thing. Now, let's clarify this reading, Taurus. Let's see what we have here. Spirit, what do they need to see? What do they need to know? What do they need to expect? Past, present, and future possible energy, please, Spirit. See what we have here, Taurus. Coming in with your Three of Wands, you have the Lovers. So there may be partnership here. You might be organizing something in your career that requires a partner coming in with you. This is about making major life-changing decisions that could be determined around another energy, another person. Of course, the Lovers means you could be dealing with issues with someone on an intimate and an emotional level, whether it is someone new coming in or whether it's the resurgence of a love in your life. But on the other hand, it can also mean, because of these cards that are coming in towards you, you may have had an issue or having an issue where you're parting of ways with your lover because of this reading. But in general, I think there may be a new partner coming in, whether it's in business or in love. Coming towards you with this, or coming behind you with the Seven of Wands, standing up for yourself, in your integrity, not giving up, and being determined and speaking your truth. The Emperor shows up, and this shows me you have stepped up to be your own boss. You're in control now of your emotions and your own destiny. You're going to do things by the book. You want to be organized. You want to be logical. You're stepping forth to see progress and growth coming in because you know what the right things are to do for you, and you're doing them now. The Three of Cups, you're celebrating. The Two of Pentacles shows up. So you could be very busy. You could be taking on a lot of work. You need to balance yourself. Maybe there's a lot of things going on around you that require you to sit and think before you make a major decision, because there could be two opportunities and possibilities, two choices and two decisions that you may need to make. Coming in with your Temperance, taking your time. The 10, it's over. That hard push, that hard dragging dead weight uphill, all that work that you had to do, taking on all, it felt like the burdens of the world, is over. Whatever the burden was that you took on, you've let it go. You're now able to go forth, but you're going to take your time and think long and hard where it is and who you spend your time with now. Coming in with the Six of Cups, you have the Ten of Pentacles. Yes. So I think this reunion here, or this getting together with somebody from a distance, whether it's in business or whether it's on a personal level, a friendship level, you're going to find happiness in it. So maybe this person comes with the gift of helping you work with your job so that your finances are going to be improved. Or you could be meeting somebody who truly cares about you on a partnership and a romance level. Stability in finances and happy in your home life and private and relationships. Coming in with the Fool, you get the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I love this. So you now are able to move forth here. The Wheel of Fortune says you're being universally and karmically told to take that leap of faith. Go for what it is. What is your passion? What is your goal? What is it you truly want to do that's going to bring you to your greater good and your happiness? Wheel of Fortune says get ready to travel in that distance, and you're being propelled forward. Could be a windfall, could be a new job, it could be a promotion, could be some unexpected money, could be be time, effort, and support that's coming in to make you and help you make that leap of faith. Coming in with your Three of Swords, you have the Magician. You're able now to be in charge of your emotions. The world is yours. You know, go for the infinity here. You have this ability. I think now, you know, the crossroads you were facing are over and you're healing through that. The gift of love here, I think you're going to see new compassion and love. Universe sends you this opportunity to go forth. You may have, you know, the universe says now you're free to have the resources to do what you've always wanted to do on your own here. And it could come in the form of time, effort, support, and help from others, but it also could be unexpected resources. Maybe someone stepping up to say, hey, I've got the information you need, or I can help you with something, or I want to be a silent partner. I want to invest in this too. Coming in with the Seven of Swords, that deception card, you have the Strength card. So I think you need to just keep your information close to your chest. If you're trying to find out or catch someone at doing something, you know, I think I would be keeping calm, looking at it in a different situation. Remember, you can catch more flies with honey than you ever will with vinegar. Don't jump the gun here. Don't go in here with your guns blaring or the roar of a lion and then react, blurt out, and then regret. One thing we can't do is take back the words we say. I think you just need to step back. Maintain your stability here and your strength here by doing that. It's harder to bite our tongue and hold on for that perfect moment when we think we want to just jump out there. Coming in with your Six of Swords, you're moving on in a new direction. And I love that the Page of Pentacles showed up on this. You might have had issues with money. You might have been advocating, promoting, fighting, and defending yourself to win something here. And you're going to hear good news. You're going in a new direction. Perhaps you're going towards a new future where there's a better job that's going to pay you more money, give you better benefits, and you're going to be happier. This is beautiful. So whenever the Page of Pentacles shows up, this is a message of good news to do with finances. Beautiful. Well, my beautiful Taurus, this is your reading for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic week here to look forward to. And remember, the universe is reacting to you, not happening to you. So be mindful of the energy you throw out there. Take your time making any major decisions this week and don't allow fear to lead you on your path. You have all the ability here to take that leap of faith and make your happiness come in. And also remember that the universe and the divine, your higher power, want you to succeed, want you to find your happiness and peace. So surrender to it and move forward towards your goals and happiness. Blessings, my beautiful souls, and know that I always and only stand in this circle of love and light for you. Let's all continue to play safe, stay safe, and be safe, and I'll see you soon. Much love and many blessings.